Hey guys, Leanne here on GradysMom. I thought I would do like a sit down chat video with you guys today because I haven't done one in a while. I think it's been like a couple months. So I've got my coffee. I don't know if you have yours, but most likely if you're watching this early in the morning. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to chat with you guys. I haven't done like a sit down chatty video in a while and wanted to just update on life and just overall spew my thoughts, I guess. So a few of you guys have asked me in comments and stuff how I've been feeling after my sinus surgery back in December, and I have been feeling much better overall. I still have allergy problems, which is something that's going to be like a lifelong thing, so I'm continuing to take like my Zyrtec and my Nasacort spray and my Singular. I think it's called Singular, I think. It's like a generic for Singular, I believe. And then every day I have to do like nose irrigation. So with the combination of all those things, it's definitely been much improved since having the surgery. So there's that. Grady and Matt were sick last week, which you guys know if you follow me on Instagram. Plus I think I mentioned it on YouTube. But yeah, I like doing these chat videos every once in a while because you guys know on YouTube, I mainly just share like food content and just random content and don't really get to share a lot of my personal life on here. So again, I like to do these chats to be able to talk about more personal things. So yeah, last week was crazy. Grady and Matt were sick all week. I don't know how I didn't get it, but I'm thankful that I didn't because I wouldn't have been able to take care of both of them. Matt recovered much quicker. My son is very difficult with taking medicine, which I know is common with a lot of kids on the spectrum. So with Grady, you can try to hide medicine in like a smoothie or a juice or a yogurt, and he can taste it. Like he legit can taste it even when he's sick, or he senses or knows that something's off and he won't eat it or drink it. So because he won't take medicine, it's hard for him to get any relief. Because just like you or I, when we're sick and we take Dayquil or NyQuil, we do feel a little bit better. With my son, he won't take any medicines. He won't take like Tylenol or like a kid's cold medicine, so it makes it very challenging. And we've even explained to him, you know, if you want to feel better, we take medicine, and he doesn't care. Another thing with Grady is if you force him, he will throw up. And he won't throw up out of spite, he'll throw up because he has a very sensitive gag reflex to textures or tastes, or, you know, autistic kids have heightened senses. So for him to try a new food can be really, really difficult. It's not like, you know, maybe a typical kid where they just don't want to try it and they're being stubborn. Grady actually struggles with a new texture or a new smell or a new taste or a sensation in his mouth, and it will trigger him to just throw up. So that's a challenge, a whole separate challenge as well. But yeah, long story short, they're both feeling much better. Matt and Grady are both back to work and school, and I got so behind last week, guys, because I was taking care of them and trying to disinfect my house and catch up on laundry and, you know, all the normal mom stuff when your kid and your husband is sick. So you guys get it. So this week I'm playing a lot of catch up. And I've been wanting to film a sit-down video for a while, but last week they were sick, so I didn't get to film. The week before that, Grady was on midwinter break, so we were busy, and I actually think he got sick from midwinter break because we went to like a bunch of public play places where there's a high volume of people. But the way I see it is, you can either sit home and stay in a bubble, or you can go out and live life, even with the risk of getting sick. So unfortunately, we ran the risk of getting sick, and I think that is probably where he got sick, which is where Matt got sick. But anyways, we had a lot of fun over winter break, but the past 2 weeks, I really haven't been able to film anything more than just my normal like lunch clips or dinner clips or grocery haul. So that's why I wanted to film this video and just kind of update you. So next month in April is spring break, the end of April. I can't believe we're already into March, but yeah, the end of next month is spring break, and we booked a vacation to Florida because here in upstate New York, it's still cold in April. It can actually still snow in April. I remember last year when we first moved back, the end of March. My mom and I went to lunch for her birthday in April, and it was a blizzard. Side note, we have been back in New York almost a year. This month that we're in now, March, the end of March, we moved back and we moved into this house. So I can't believe we've been in this house for almost a year. That to me is insane. That a year ago I was still in South Carolina, and it's just, it seems like 2 years, I guess. Or in a way it seems like longer than a year, but in a way it seems like last week. It's just crazy how time flies. So next month, spring break, we booked a vacation to Florida. And it's a little bit of a big deal for us because we do not fly very often because of Grady's autism. I know other people who are on the spectrum that watch my videos, or maybe you have kids on the spectrum, you understand the struggle of flying and autism. I mean, you guys have seen on the news, like, you know, stuff with autistic people or kids, you know, having issues with flights. My son has heightened senses, so he smells things deeper, he hears things louder, he sees things more intensely, and he feels things more deeply and heightened. So as you can imagine, an airplane and a flight is very difficult for him because he's physically uncomfortable. But he does understand that if you want to get from here to Florida, you have to fly in an airplane. To drive there would be a nightmare. Grady's not good for long periods in the car. And we would have to stop halfway on the way there and the way back. So right there, guys, that's like 3 days of, you know, our trip that we would spend driving. So we decided to fly. The prices were super inflated because of spring break, but I save money out of my YouTube check all year, every month for the whole year, to be able to do things like this. So this is the first year that my YouTube money alone was able to pay for our family vacation. And I'm actually really proud of that. So for a whole calendar year, I saved my money out of my YouTube checks, and I was able to pay for our whole vacation next month, which I'm really proud of. It feels good to be able to contribute in that way. So yeah, we're going to we're going to Sarasota, Florida, which is in the Gulf. I've never been to that part of Florida. I have been to northern Florida. I've been to Orlando. I've been to West Palm Beach. I've been to Destin area, like Fort Walton Beach. But I've never been to Southwest Florida, which is where we're going. And the reason I picked there is because I wanted somewhere where the flight was less than 3 hours because of my son. And actually, my husband and I are not big fans of flying either. Obviously, we're not autistic, so we can handle it, but we're not really big fans of it. Normally, when we travel, guys, it's by vehicle. Obviously, when it's somewhere like Florida, we fly because it's far. So the criteria for my trip that I was looking for is a flight less than 3 hours, and a place where we would be able to actually swim and go in the water. And Florida seemed like a safe bet, because, you know, we're northerners. So to us, like in Florida, the water to the Floridians is probably cold in the end of April, but to us northerners, it's not, because we're used to colder water. Like even in the summer here, our lake water is probably much colder than a Floridian would ever go in. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, yes, we're flying out of Albany into Sarasota, which is, I think it's Bradenton, in the end of April for spring break, and we're gonna do 4 nights there, and then when we come back, we'll have a couple days to recoup before Matt has to go back to work and Grady has to go back to school. So we're very excited for that. We're staying in Sarasota near Siesta Key. So I'm really excited to go to Siesta Key Beach. I'm a big ocean person. My son is a big ocean person. We just are beach lovers. I grew up near lakes, so I didn't grow up near the ocean, but I did go to the ocean as a kid, to the Atlantic, like in Long Island and Montauk Point. But I mainly grew up in the mountains and grew up, you know, in a lake scenario. So the ocean is a real treat for me because I don't get to go there very often. We did go to the ocean, you know, we went to Myrtle Beach and Charleston and stuff when we lived in South Carolina. But Grady's never been to Florida. Matt and I have never been to this part of Florida, so we're really excited. Other than that, business as usual, guys. I'm doing my YouTube videos. Now I'm going to get back into the groove of things. I'm trying to go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. I'm actually going to go later today after I'm done filming and doing some editing. I'm meeting my sister there, so I've been trying to go to the gym at least 2 times a week, sometimes 3. Even though I don't love going to the gym and I don't enjoy it, I do like the way I feel after. I feel very accomplished, and I feel proud of myself because I'm not somebody that finds fitness and being at the gym like just easy. I'm somebody that I really has to motivate myself to go. So I'm very excited to just get back in a fitness routine. Winter's still in full force here. We just got another mini snowstorm last night. Temps are dropping like a rock. It's gonna be like a high of 20 all week. I think if that. The mornings are gonna be single digits. It's still super cold here. So even though it's springy in a lot of other places, it's definitely not here yet. Otherwise, family's doing good. Parents are doing good. Matt and Grady are doing good after last week. I did get my hair done last week. I don't know if it's gonna show up in this specific spot that I'm sitting, but I got some red put into my hair, and I got a couple inches trimmed off. My hair grows like a weed, which is a blessing and a curse. So I knew I wanted a change. You can see it a little bit when I go like that, the red in there, guys. I knew I wanted a change, but I didn't want to do like blonde or caramel because I've done that so many times. But I was really sick of just my normal black hair. I just needed a little bit of a change. So I'm glad I got a little red put in and a couple inches chopped off. It feels good. And lastly, I wanted to show you guys, in my recent empties videos, a few of you guys had commented and some of you guys had messaged me and asked me if I could do like a skincare or a makeup routine and what I use. I probably won't ever do a dedicated video like that just because that's not the way my channel is, and it's not really a, you know what guys, mainly I film videos based on what excites me. And what I feel inspired and excited to share, and makeup and skincare, like doing a dedicated video on that besides like an empties video, for some reason just doesn't excite me or make me feel motivated. So what I am gonna do right now is I am gonna show you all of my makeup products that I use like on a daily basis. So I know hopefully that'll answer some of your questions, because I get a lot of questions about like what kind of foundation do you use, or what kind of, you know, primer and stuff like that. And I have mentioned many times, I have problem skin, I always have, and now that I'm 38, I'm dealing with aging skin as well. So I did want to share some different things that I use on a regular basis with you guys. So I thought I would just do it in this video really quick. So I use this caddy here. It's just like a clear caddy from TJ Maxx. It was like, I don't know, 10 bucks. It's like acrylic. And this is where I keep all of my like everyday makeup. The rest of my makeup I keep in a train case that has like my makeup that I don't wear often, palettes that I don't wear often, brushes that I don't wear often. And actually you'll see in here I don't have any like eyeshadow or eyeshadow palettes, and that is because I don't wear it on a regular basis. This is my like everyday go-to, what I pull out every day to do my makeup. And that's what I'm going to show you today. Palettes and lipstick and highlight and all that stuff, I don't wear on a regular basis, guys. I'm not a big makeup, like I love makeup, but I'm not somebody, like I don't contour, I don't bake, I don't even highlight every day. I'm a very basic, easy, quick 5 to 10 minute makeup routine person, just because that's my lifestyle. If I'm gonna have to go, if I have to go to like an event or somebody's birthday party or somewhere social, of course I will get an eye palette out, get a highlight out, maybe do a little contour, like I'll step it up a little bit more. But as far as like everyday face, I just don't have time. So I'm gonna show you again the products that I use every single day when I do my makeup. A lot of times on the weekends I don't do any makeup at all and just let my skin breathe. But during the week, like when I'm filming, when I'm out and I'm interacting with the world, I do makeup, you know, Monday through Friday. So I'm gonna show you that right now. All right guys, so I'm gonna run through, I'm gonna try to go in order of the products that I use on my face on a daily basis. So first I start out with a primer, and I do one of two primers. These are the two that I've been using. I like this First Aid Beauty one. I've used this for a while now, on and off. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer. I think it's like 20-something dollars, but this tube lasts forever. And then the other one I've been using is this Guerlain. This is the get the name for you guys. Essence Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold. This is super expensive, 70 bucks, but I purchased it on the VIB sale, so I got 20% off, and I also had a Sephora gift card, which took, I think, paid for the rest of it. So these are the 2 primers that I use. And then I've got 2 foundations that I use, which are right here. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. It's a full coverage. I am in the shade Medium 64. I've been using this for about 5 to 6 years. However, in the past 6 months, I've stopped using this for the most part because I have discovered this, which is the IT Cosmetics CC+. It is Your Skin But Better Color Correcting Full Coverage Anti-Aging Serum Cream with 50 SPF, and I'm in the shade Tan, and I absolutely love this. I actually like this better than the Kat Von D, so this will be like my new go-to thing, and I probably won't ever repurchase this again because I love this so much. After that, or actually I should say before that, I forgot about my concealer. This is the concealer that I use. It is the Becca, this is the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. This is in the shade Medium. It is a little light for me. I'm probably going to have to, when this is done, I'll probably get the next shade darker because it's been a little bit light for me. But this is what I use. So to set my face, I use this Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pressed Powder. They do make this in a loose version as well, but I like the pressed version. I've been using this for years. And then for bronzer, I use one of these 2. Usually I use this one. This is by the Balm Cosmetics. It's the Betty Luminizer. I've been using this for years. And that's what it looks like. It's super pretty. Or I will use this Milani one, which is really pretty as well. And this is the Strobe Light number 4, the glowing one. So I really like that. And then for eyebrows, I always use this Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. Makeup setting spray that I'm currently using is this Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut. I'm not in love with this. I don't like the way it spritzes, and I think the actual formula is just okay. I wouldn't repurchase it. My favorite setting sprays are, number 1 is the Glam Glow setting spray in the pink bottle. It smells amazing, it mists amazing, and works amazing. I also like the Urban Decay All Nighter. For eye primer, I'm using currently the Fenty Beauty one right here, and my favorite eye primer of all time is the Lorac, but I really do like this. My eyeliner that I use is this. This is the L'Oreal Carbon Black. It is a liquid liner, and it's really easy to use. It works really well. It's inexpensive, and I go through like one of these a year, so it's definitely worth it for me. I do use this as well if I need a little bit of moisture on my face. So like maybe after my primer, if my face still feels a little dry, I will just mist my face with this a little bit, and then my foundation goes on better. This is the Ultra Radiance Rehydrating Mist from Benefit. I've used this on and off for years as well. My 2 most used brushes, I like this Real Techniques one for my bronzer. And I like this IT Cosmetics Airbrush Blurring Foundation. This is the 101 for my foundation. Again, I don't wear eyeshadow every day, but when I do, I usually reach for one of 2 palettes. This being the first one, which is super pretty. This is the Tarte Make Magic Happen palette. I also like this for travel because it's small. And then if I want to get a little fancy, I will use this chocolate palette, the Chocolate Bonbons from Too Faced, and it smells phenomenal. And this is what I'll use. Again, I don't wear eyeshadow every day though, guys. For mascara, I don't really have one that I like. This is the one I currently have. It's okay. But I really don't wear mascara because I'm a falsies girl. And these are the lashes that I swear by. They're the Kiss number 11. I find them easy to use. There's a 5-pack. Each pair lasts me a week, so I get 5 weeks out of this package. It's $8.88 at Walmart. And then this is the lash glue that I like. It's the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. Hopefully that'll focus. And that is really it, guys. I think that's everything that I do like on a regular basis. Again, I don't do the the eyeshadow every day. And then I just use this caddy. I grabbed it at TJ Maxx last year. It was like under 10 bucks. It works great. It holds everything that I need, so I can just grab everything, because in the mornings I like a 5-minute makeup routine. That's all I really have time for, and that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed chatting with me today. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.